They seem to have a bit of height in their goal-to-goal line, Tim, as well.
They do. They've got a young, reasonably young spine, but it's a good spine.
And doing the job so far. Pavlich tried to flick it to the boundary to reset. Geddes was claimed. He got the handball away. Threadgold might just concede the point, I guess. No, he handballs it away, so it's a tight game. And he realises every point's worthwhile saving. But Threadgold's kick was marked by Holland, who has been terrific today for the Eagles.
Great pressure. Great pressure.
Kicked a couple of goals. He hasn't got a great goal-kicking record. This will be one of his most important kicks for goal in his career, and he's nailed it. The confidence is sky high. The Eagles are back again. They thought you'd been falling asleep in recent weeks. I've just been doping you. McGregor down to Pavlich. He snaps for goal. It's offline. It's a point. It brings them back within a point. It's a tight one at Woodville. The Eagles at Alberton looks pretty tantalising, but we've got Western Central, which is a tough one. Glenelg and Norwood, and Glenelg in the form that they're in. We've got 3 matches of the day to choose from. And you've got to say that even North and South's going to be a tough contest as the Eagles go goalward. Scores are locked away 11 minutes into the final quarter.
I tell you what, I reckon they'll be jumping around like a final if they can beat Sturt today. Let's just see how Sturt settle down in this next 10 minutes.
To ground. Coming up with Johnny Richter, who's been fairly quiet this afternoon. The Eagles have a chance now. They're inside 50, coming around to Chikorella. He puts it high. I think it's home for the Eagles. That's his first. The Eagles in front of the 18 of the players. Come and congratulate little Chikorella.
Well, I was just saying about
pumping away, and it will take the Double Blues best to get back into this match. They're only 6 points down. Pruitt, who has been terrific with Rogers. They combine nicely to Pearce. Out it goes wide. Now it's Jason James. The 5th game for him. Colville, whose second half has been extraordinary. Towards Pavlich at centre forward. He's marked it. Very rarely Robinson's beaten. Very rarely is he beaten twice in a row.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh, and he's hurt his ankle.
I saw Lindsay Heaven here today. I know he's a scout for Essendon. And I reckon he'd be looking at this kid. Hey, geez, he landed on that nastily, didn't he?
And his knee, look how far his knee bent back.
Well, he's young and flexible because he's come up all right. Anybody else be in hospital.
Well, you're 6 points up. You've taken a big grab. You're 17. You'd kick this one with a broken ankle, Tim, wouldn't you? This is a big one. He's kicked 2 points so far in this match. And this is a team lifter, a confidence builder, and a reputation maker, all in one. And I think if there's a kid who can handle the pressure, he can do it because he stays over it. And the goal umpire has a good look and he's kicked it. Well, it's a great pack, giving them some drive. Whelan's feeling the effects of the laying a tackle just moments ago, and Rogers drifts down. Oh, that was scrubby work. Oh, the Eagle fans didn't like that. Bigland, good reach. 33 is Robert Shirley, stays over the top, it comes back. That was very clever. He left everyone standing. Now it's a high bomb. Who wants it? Big fly. Oh, what a spectacular big grab.
Scotty Matthews.
Scotty Matthews has got it. He just took off into space. They send footballers into space every 2 minutes. I'd like to see that.
That was incredible.
That is the mark of the year. Name it now and label it.
Commitment.
Scotty Matthews.
Doesn't come any better than that, fellas. That is just the hairs in the back of your neck are standing up.
Well, he came six deep and jumped over everybody and kept going.
I couldn't do that on a trampoline.
Well, Scotty Matthews has kicked 2. The Eagles are playing on emotion. He's 45 metres out and he sprayed it off to the left. It's a point. The Double Blues might be able to regroup from here.
Well, it's a pity he couldn't finish it off. But, David, they'd need to be pretty good if they can regroup from here because I just feel the momentum is so with the Eagles at the moment. They're just pumping the ball into the forward lines at the moment, and the Blues are just under the hammer.
Well, 3 kicks down now, the Blues, and they're going to win this game. Threadgold wants to go down the middle of the ground. He's picked out Biglands, the biggest player out there. It's not Biglands. In fact, it's number 18.
McGregor.
Which McGregor has just come back on. McGregor can see movement up forward. He goes towards Matthews again. Great work there by Powell, just using his strength to hold the football in the air.
One of the Double Blues' best, Tim. Powell
has been very steady, hasn't he?
Ventura on the left boot. Forces it up to Squire, who was also extravagant in his possessions in the middle of the game. Towards the far side, and that is a very good grab. Burton in front of Fruin. You talked about him earlier, Tim, giving a contest. Well, he's just giving everything today. Has one goal, but he's attacked and attacked. Rogers thumps the ball towards the line, the defensive side of play. Twit skirts the pack, comes around, squares it up. He's gone for goal. Oh, right on the line, it was Floriani.
Kick upfield.
But there's an FAD right on the goal line, if you don't mind. And Twit's feeling the effects.
Oh. Mark Micken won't be happy with that. Let's just have a look at it. Twit spins around, gets his kick away. Filippo dived in late. Was it that late?
The umpire thought so, that's all that counts. And the Double Blues get one. They reel back in the Eagles. It's a tight game at Woodville Oval. Have a look at this now. It's back within 7 points. 21 minutes into the final quarter. It's the Eagles by 7 points. Pearce showing trademark courage. Thumped that one to the line. Now tries to receive the handball, but he can't. Twit was very clever to cut off and intercept the handball. Colville, what was he thinking? This is a tight one. Well done, Squire. Dispatch the kick forward into space. It'll sit for Maloney, who lifts the eyes. They're back within a point, the Double Blues. This game is still in the balance. Maloney gets his first, and the Double Blues are back with
Ball game. Walden gets the hand down quickly to Lennon. Back to Richter. The kick wasn't good. It finds Floriani. Floriani up towards centre-half forward. Big Pavlik used the body beautifully, nudged him out, and took the mark.
Well, he needs to be as mature as he was with his last opportunity for goal when he kicked it, because it's a very important one in the shape of this game.
Oh, he just wiggles the body. It's loosening the muscles up. Comes in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps on its way. Oh, a mature head on a very young shoulders is young Pavlik. That was a tremendous kick.
Mark Narley, if you had a
up the crumb and blasts it forward into space. Over the top of it now and running forward. Jason James lifts the eyes, goes deep
great
into the
kick,
pocket.
David.
Where's the target? He's got it. McGregor.
Great
Matthews. It's Matthews who took that spectacular mark just 5 or 6 here for Scotty Matthews. For 7 goals and 14 the year before.
Geez, I had some thoughts of going to the toilet.
Don't be going anywhere. As Scotty Matthews kicks it off to the left, he scores a point. The Eagles lead by 8 points, and a goal there might have been the sealer.
Well, that
the
was
game's still in the balance.
That was a difficult shot. That
Waltham thumps it down. Lennon dispatches a kick forward. Sikalella couldn't quite take it. Threadgold does. Streaks away from Dillon. The handball over the top for Kennett. Kennett needed to work, and he did. He worked very hard, just forcing it into the corridor, into space. Pachura, Grubbers one forward. Maloney, he's normally a defender, playing as a half forward. Late in this game, he Grubbers one towards White. Paul did well to force him out of the contest. Back he comes, needs support. Floriani, hasn't he been terrific in this final quarter? Off it goes in the handball to Robert Shirley, who heads towards the boundary line. Desperate times in the final moments of this game from Woodville Oval.
Well, the Eagles, for mine, the work rate of all the players from the beginning of the game has been outstanding. They just keep at it.
Well, this has been a great contest. We see Colville going over the top of the football again. His work rate in the second half has been outstanding. The little goes back. It's over his head. Coming through is Twit. Twit will keep his feet. There's no doubt about that. Very clever, very balanced. He gives it across there to Richter. Richter goes further to field looking for Ferguson. He's got support. Comes in board to Weatherall. Weatherall's got time to steady. 45 metres out. Puts it on its way. And it's home. For the margin back to 2 points.
Lennon thumps it down. Loose ball falls. Floriani, gee, I love his game in this final quarter. And Dillon marks. The Eagles can slow it right down or explode into space. Off goes Colville. There's the target. He's got him if he wants him. Sitting wide. Ignored. The long option taken. I guess that's the Port Adelaide training, isn't it? A long one forward. The The Eagles win this one by 2 points, and the Double Blues lose their second game in 5 days. Jubilation as the Eagles get up by 2 points at home, and that means, Tim, that the Double Blues have never won at Woodville Oval since the new Eagles were formed.
Well, they couldn't break the drought, could they, today? Just such a work rate. Incredible work rate by the Eagles today.